book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou caught off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, will they not leave some grapes? All praises to Yahweh, by Shem HaShai, Wahara Kakwadash, the honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen. Beginning with the 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. I don't know why I do that, man. Anyway, I got this video right here. The real reason your power bill doubled is not inflation. And yeah, and it's Esau stealing, man. Esau stealing. All right? As we read in Obadiah 1, right, in the 5th verse, will a thief not take until you had enough? Okay, if a person gleaning their grapes, will they not leave some grapes? Right, going into the law. So you got Esau. He wants every drop of the money that we work for, man. Every single drop. All right? And the real reason your power bill doubled is not inflation. Is because I'm waiting for it to come up.
Zorro.com knows that every job is important. And for more than 10 years, Zorro.com has been... We spent 320...
It's a bad video. So I'm going to play like the first 4 minutes. I'll put the link in the description box. And I'll upload it tomorrow, Father Howard's will. This is by Vanessa. I'm about to jack her name all the way up. Wingard. I mean, this is a dope video, man. Man, that's on dope, on point too. But she's gonna go into it, man. But watch the whole video if you get a chance. But again, I'm gonna play like the first 4 minutes. I subscribe to her channel. Let's get this real quick. Ecclesiastes 34:21. The bread of the needy is their life, meaning your money. All right. It says, he that defrauded him thereof is a man of blood. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the labor of his wage, of his hire, is a bloodshedder. And Esau was doing all of that, man. Okay? Every dime we make, they take. Okay? To what? To benefit them. So we work, which they're supposed to pay us by the day, not by the week or bi-weekly or monthly. It's supposed to be by the day, okay, going into the law. But they pay us weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. They tax it before we get it, right? We got to pay bills, okay? Then at the end of the year, we got to file taxes. And most of the times, we got to pay back. And guess what? In your light bill, the reason why it's so high is because these data centers, man. All right? I'm going to let her speak on it. So we paying for data centers for a weak grid. We paying all this money to fund, what's the clown name? The metal dude, the widow metal, I forgot, the pedophile looking dude. I forgot his name, but that weirdo. And what they got going on, ultimately is going into Esau. It's going to Esau pockets and coming out of our pocket. See, this is a wicked society, man. And we're at the downfall of this place, but these things got to play out to bring forth chaos, okay, destruction, to break the people down, to get them to bow the knee, to take the MOTB. All right, because that's what's coming. Hey, all of this is also going to taking away jobs. So we're paying them to take away our jobs so we can depend on them. Well, when I say we, I'm just speaking as a whole. But you know, us as a whole from the elect, they're seeking to be the elect, calling on Nancy How Shema Shai. We don't depend on this place. Hey, we do what we got to do according to the scriptures. Hey, man don't work, don't eat. So that's physically, that's literally, and spiritually. Okay, so hey, the scriptures also say a man that doesn't take care of his household is less than an infidel, which would be a non-believer. So we got to take care of our responsibilities, our bills, our families, you know. So we're not going to not work. I mean, they're just we're in captivity, you know, but we at the end of it. But at the end of the day, Esau wanted to break everybody down so they could go to him for aid, comfort, and help by way of this digital system, which is going to lead to the MOTB. All right, because people going to be out of work, man. All right, and they can feel like they ain't got no choice. Hey, remember, you will own nothing and be happy. Well, us as a whole flat, we already know we don't own shit, but we happy in the spirit. But we not happy in captivity. We're happy in the spirit. And we're happy that these prophets are playing out because we're about to get the hell up out of here. And we know it got to play out. But it's a time we in, man. Let's let it ride.
We spent $327 for electricity. That's crazy. Our bill was $370.59, right? What the fudge is all this? A power plant, other surcharges? This is crazy. I don't know how people are going to survive this.
It's going up to 11% now. 11%. Almost 88,000 people with electric has been shut off due to this.
If you live in Augusta, did your power bill look like a card note last month? Because it's not some of us. It's all of us.
Your electricity bill went up 30% last year, and it's not just inflation. AI data centers caused $9.3 billion in increased costs. You're literally paying for big tech's electricity. These data centers are popping up everywhere. They're being built in almost every state. Virginia has over 600 data centers. It is the data center capital of the world. There's probably a data center closer to you than you realize, and more are being built every day. But here's what made me suspicious. If these companies are worth trillions of dollars, then why do politicians celebrate them like they won the lottery? I found the answer in tax documents. Data centers aren't just being built with big tech's money, they're being built with the help of your tax dollars. In November of last year, it was discovered that Laidley LLC, a newly created Delaware shell company, applied for a 401 water quality certification for a proposed project by the name of Project Sucra. Laidley LLC turned out to be none other than Meta.
We just announced that we're building a 2 gigawatt plus data center in Louisiana that we're gonna use to train future versions of Llama. We are in this for the long term, and we are committed to building the most advanced AI in the world.
Meta is now building a
Zuckerberg, that's his name. Goddamn faggot.
$10 billion facility in Louisiana. This thing is massive at 2,250 acres. That's bigger than 1,700 American football fields. The state gave them tax breaks so massive they keep the exact amount confidential, but we know it was upwards of $1 billion. Meta claims this will create 500 permanent jobs, but we know based on previously built data centers that the real number is somewhere around 50 jobs. That's $20 million in tax breaks per job created. $20 million.
Well, whether it's 500 jobs, I'll take it. Here, 5 jobs in this area was a big thing before this came here. In Louisiana, we'll take every job that we can. When you add the 500 jobs plus the 5,000 construction jobs, it starts to build out. Remember, Jesus started with 12. Look how big his church is.
But let's look at some of these jobs the governor is referring to. Data center design, engineering, and construction, remote. Capacity planning director, remote. Principal energy strategy, remote. All of these high-paying jobs are for remote workers, and we know the bulk of job creation comes from the development of the data center, but even then it may not be done by local crews. So what are the jobs being left to the locals? Security guard. But even security guards are increasingly being replaced by AI-powered security cameras. Remember when your power went out last summer? Here's why. The North American Electric Reliability Corporation, the regulatory authority that monitors the entire U.S. continental power grid, including parts of Canada and Mexico, issued a warning. Our grid is becoming alarmingly unreliable. This isn't some local utility company. This is the federal authority responsible for ensuring that power companies from coast to coast keep the lights on. And the costs are exploding. PJM, the organization organization that coordinates wholesale electricity for 67 million Americans, just held their annual auction. The price tag, $16.1 billion. That's up from $2.2 billion from just 2 years ago, a 700% increase. PJM claims it's a relatively small part of your electric bill, but that's easy for them to say when they're not the ones footing the bill.
God damn. Told you, boy, he's a ruthless nigga. Alright, but hey, I put the link to this video in the description box. Father Howard's Will, I remember. And hey, you see, man, this double right here ain't no damn good, man. Again, her name is Vanessa Wingard. The real reason your power bill doubled is not inflation. Shalom.